Right.
You know what, mate? Yeah.
That time too,
I
isn't it?
know, blimey.
Post-pod this. Post
When did we play?
Monday. Was it Monday?
Wednesday. It's Wednesday.
Wednesday.
Mate,
It's almost...
if the boys can bugger off on holiday and hardly play,
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
I know.
God's sake.
I know. So they played Wednesday night.
Against Newcastle.
We was going to do the post-pod Thursday,
Yeah.
and you bailed.
Yeah.
Because he was tired.
Well,
We
and you
played
don't have a
football.
game on the weekend.
True.
You know.
And every time we went to get together, something came up. So it's now Sunday night.
Yeah. And I can hardly,
10 o'clock at night.
I mean, if I can hardly remember the game, you've got no chance.
Yeah, that's right.
And it's one to forget, to be honest, isn't it?
I think that helped. I mean, it shouldn't be like that. I mean, we want to get consistent. So if anyone is actually listening to these, then they will follow.
We will always do it.
I think it helped the fact we haven't got a game for 10 days.
Yes.
Meant that we're not worried about pre-match this weekend, and there always seemed to be something that got in the way.
Yeah.
But it also goes to show you, again, we try and do it within 24, 48 hours because you're emotional. It's not good to do it straight after because we would have been effing and jeffing.
God, yeah.
So you leave it at least 24 hours, hence the Thursday night, but it didn't happen. Anyway, we're here now, and you're quite right. I've totally forgotten. I've totally forgotten. I just about remember we played Newcastle.
Yeah.
What I do remember is who got it right.
Yes, you got the score back.
I was spot on, pretty much. I mean, I said 3-1 maybe, but I went 2-1.
Yeah.
I just saw Newcastle with the energy of being up there, and it's not a one-off.
No.
And that's what I'm noticing. You know, I noticed, again, it's funny how things happen. Like, you know, I couldn't watch the game with you. So you dragged in the substitute again.
The missus again.
Yeah.
God. Yeah.
Maybe it wasn't the best thing to wear that particular United shirt.
I know. I clocked it after.
Yeah.
But during the game, I didn't even think. And someone went, "Why is she wearing a Newcastle shirt?"
Yeah.
Oh, you bloody idiot.
Yeah, I know.
But it is a United shirt, all right?
Yeah, but there was quite a bit of... And I said to you, actually, on the night, we've had so many positive comments, haven't we, over all our socials.
Yeah.
Me and you and the United faithful, we love you all. They're all pretty much, you know, kosher, and we don't get questioned about your roots, where you're from.
No.
Because they don't care. United is a global brand.
We're all a family from anywhere.
Yeah. There's a lot about the southern accent, stuff like that. But if they bother to read, read the stuff, then my dad's Manchester.
Yeah.
If they want proof, it's Manchester.
Yeah.
It's a heritage thing. But that's more about the pod. If you listen to series 1, we tell you all about why we're doing this.
Yeah, we do.
You know what I mean? I'm sitting here for my dad.
Yeah.
And I wish he was here.
Yeah.
You know, doing this with us. You were brought up with Dad. You know, my dad, the three of us.
From Wythenshawe, obviously. Brought up with the Busby Babes. I don't know any different.
No.
And that's where, you know, it's funny. Obviously, everything's been positive. This is the first game we've lost.
So it's all the other fans.
It's all the other fans. And
which is great. I always think bring it on.
But football's all about banter. I'm all for it. Yeah. I'd love to give it back. And I'm going to. Right? Newcastle. Yeah. If anyone's listening, which you won't be, Newcastle, you can have your moment.
Yeah, because there's a lot of Newcastle fans saying
I was getting the stick from Newcastle fans, and you know, again, it was very much he's a southerner, you know, that's a Manchester fan, accent, no Manc accent, you know, and Newcastle, they beat us on the day they deserved the win.
Yes, I definitely
no
think so.
question, even down to 10 men, it was a good goal.
Yeah,
awful defending.
We'll get on to that. The last year, where the hell he was going towards the corner flag, but we'll get on to that.
You know, Newcastle, no one supports Newcastle outside of Newcastle. They're an insignificant club, let's be honest. They won on the night. No one really cares
about. They won the League Cup last season.
Exactly. But you'd think it'd have been the Champions League.
Bus tops tour.
Was it their first trophy in 60-odd years? Like something mental like that.
Didn't they have the bus top?
Better be a big club, by the way.
Yeah,
it's terrible. Even Spurs have got more than that, way more.
So that's the fun of it.
But that's a bit of banter giving it back. On the day, no question, they were the better team.
But I'm funny how I'm seeing it already, because I said to you when we lost, I went, you watch, United fans will just go into a 48-hour
hiding, basically, because it's horrible.
Everything pretty much stopped, didn't it? That's where it's all been positive. Glory, Man United and all that. Over all the matches. But going back to it, even when we were going glory, Man United, and all the United fans were interacting with us, we were just winning those games to the last minute, weren't we?
Yeah.
You can't keep doing that.
No.
We weren't playing well. People can have their differences. I get all that. And people will go, it's a one defeat. And I can take that if we played well leading up to it.
Yes, and it was a one-off away.
And this was Newcastle. They played well on the day. We weren't at
St.
it.
James's Park is always a fortress.
I could let that one go and I'll be quite happy-ish. I'm never happy United winning. Forget that word. I could tolerate it because I think Newcastle deserve to win.
United losing
easy.
Yeah.
So I'm not happy losing. You should never be happy.
Yeah.
So, but what I would say is I would take it if it was just their day. But leading up to it, if you listen to our pre-pod, I clearly said we haven't been playing well for a couple of games. If we have the same attitude going into Newcastle at St James's Park, they're going to beat us.
They are.
And then what happened?
They're too like
passionate.
They
wanted it more.
They're quicker. They're onto you. Their midfield's physical. You know, I'm surprised how poor they've done this season, really, because you look at that team and Eddie Howe as a manager. They're a fast-paced, athletic team. For whatever reason, but you knew where we got away with it against Everton, and the other results, Palace at the weekend. Newcastle was a different level to that. They won't get away with being shit.
They got the fans.
Yeah.
And every stadium's got fans. But that's an extra man. You don't want St James's Park like that.
You want to nullify them.
You want to kill them off. You want to 2-0 by half time. You want to bury them, and we didn't do that. And you'll have to remind me again. I can't even remember how the goal went. I remember the last goal, obviously, in the dying minutes. But just again, leading up to it before we get to the game, we pulled it out of the bag against City. We pulled it out of the bag against Arsenal. We kind of started to lose our way a bit.
It was Fulham after, wasn't it?
And we won that.
Yeah, but we played well at 2-0. But then we had a funny 10 minutes. But I'd say the Fulham game was still okay.
Yes, we did.
Spurs was okay, but since the Spurs, definitely
going away, West Ham and all the rest of it,
Everton, Palace.
But it's not. We're not playing that well. It's that old signs. It's the old signs of the not sure what we should be doing.
Yeah.
Are we chasing down? Are we not chasing down?
Yeah.
You know, the Newcastle game, we'd have someone trying to block them.
And then
what's that called? The press.
On their own,
and it was half-hearted,
and then just 2 passes and they were in again on our back 4.
So all that was kind of going on again, and I just had a bit of taste, and it proved right.
To be fair, I did go for the 2-2, which could have happened. You know, like a draw. It could have easily been a draw. That game, really, couldn't it?
But again, who had the extra man? They did. They come out second half, and they were all over us.
It didn't. Really. It definitely looked like we were the one who had the player sent off. You know, and that's where, because we've been going through the motions the last few games, haven't we? We almost tried to do that in the second half again. You think down to 10 men, St James's Park, you've just got the equaliser. Come out with a bit of bollocks. They were shit. Now, is that Carrick or is that the players? I can't imagine Carrick's going, boys, just, bide your time, stay in the game. Surely Carrick's going to go, they're down to 10. Kill them.
I would go the players.
I think it's the players.
And you know which ones I point at.
Yeah.
Same players. Same players. I cannot get a game, which we'll do at the end of the season. We'll see what players we're going to keep and what players we're going to sell. But there has been a pattern with certain players. And I've said to you for 5 years now, there's some of those players I don't trust. I still don't trust you wear the United shirt because they will get you to a point. Yes. And then for some reason... the inconsistency is half-hearted starts again. And I even look at the balance of that club, and I said to you, and I'm remembering as we talk, because obviously we spoke straight after the game, didn't we? And I was like, and I've seen football a lot of years, and I've watched you grow up through the football, and it was almost like, and again, people will have their different opinion, but it seemed like all Bruno wanted was the ball. All the time. It's like that spoilt child almost. The one who runs everything, which is great when it's going, but it's not when it's not. So you give away a penalty, which is no point, but you go and hit the pass for the goal. And without him, people are going, where would we be? He's the great, he's got these many passes. Has anyone actually done any stats how many times he's given the ball away?
Yeah.
Or how many times he's half-hearted.
Not tracked his man from midfield.
But it's not just him. What I mean by, and it's a really difficult one to explain, and I'll try my best. We all need players like Bruno, and Bruno could have been one of the greats. But what I'm saying is you always get that kid in your football team that demands the ball all the time. Too much.
Yeah.
The one who huffs and puffs and goes. And in the end, you think, and he's the captain.
Yeah.
You think, well, I'll give it to him.
Yeah.
Which is why some of the other players, Cunha could do better.
Yeah.
Bueno, where's he gone? You said yourself you caught them having a look.
Well, Cunha, yeah, because he misplaced a pass to Bruno. Bruno was having a right go at him, and Cunha, you could see, he was like, "Fuck off."
Yes, that's what I mean. So you're not sharing.
No.
You know, it's a bit like I see Arsenal with that captain Odegaard, and he's a bit similar. Which is, if you notice, Rice goes quiet.
Yeah,
when Odegaard's there.
They actually, when they were playing well, was when Odegaard was injured. Then Odegaard come back
wait
in.
Until he comes back, because everyone was going Rice.
Yeah,
World Cup. Yeah. He'll start. He's gone quiet towards the end of the season. Why? Because Odegaard's there. Yeah. He takes that from Rice. Yeah. Rice doesn't feel. We're all humans.
Man. Yeah.
So they're doing the same. Got this little runt that's running about, thinks he's the Mr. Man United, has to do everything. So the other players almost don't bother. And it's been like that for years now. Now, I'm not just going Bruno, don't get me wrong. There is still, I mean, Malacia, but
Luke Shaw,
I forget, got injured again. Yeah. And then we're having to change a few things. And
Dalot, Mazraoui, Ugarte. It's the squad. It's the squad at the end of the day.
Mentality-wise.
Yeah. And that's why I think, again, not to put it, I thought Bruno, because you need players. In fact, our captain on Saturday, he's like that this Saturday, but he's the type of player who will go and get the ball when time's right. Yeah. He's the one who always demands it, no matter the situation. And you need players like that, because other players' balls go. Yes. But by him doing that, brings everyone else in, right? Yeah. And I did think in that second half, Bruno was demanded. He created countless opportunities. Yoro should have scored. He had a couple of half chances. Ugarte had a header. I mean, Ugarte. But he was trying to get on the ball. But what I will say, to back your point with Bruno, it's the same with Portugal. There's a level. Bruno is world class in terms of how he looks, how he performs, assists and goals. But he's had a good team at Portugal, and he's had some good teams here at United. His level is kind of that Champions League level. I don't think he's that winning level, because he will let you down in a game like Newcastle. He let us down in the Europa League final, did fuck all. Everton, West Ham. We're talking these big games when you need your captain to step up, Cantona, Keeney. These players that are next level, De Bruyne, for consistent, but in those big away games when you're struggling, you're against it, they just find whatever that is. Bruno goes hiding too much in those big games.
Yeah, but again, that's a Bruno discussion, because you just said yourself he was creating so much. So some people are going to have the opinion that where would we be without him? They've been saying that for years. But I said, well, where are we with him?
Yeah.
We finished 15th last season. Yeah. And
we've never won anything significant. With Bruno.
FA Cup 2 years ago. Yeah. But yes, no, we've not been.
We've not been near the title.
No. So again,
which is where we should be.
So if we played well up to Newcastle and it's a one-off, and I could say we bounce back next game, fair play.
Yeah.
But I don't think so. There's a mindset still within this team where it wouldn't surprise me if we lose the next game going.
Yes, that's the worry now. That's what we always say.
They're not going to come out and demand and make a point.
No.
They're now going into their shells again, which happened last season. Yeah. And if you remember, different manager, we went on a 10-match winning spell. We were getting up the table. Fucking dropped off again. Yeah. We dropped off again, started losing over games under Amorim. Started doing it. I wonder. Leopard don't change its spots. Leopard don't change its spots.
Yeah.
All of a sudden now, we've had some good wins.
Yeah.
Now they're easing off again.
Still,
don't be surprised if we
games left. We
2 or 3 easily lose on the bounce.
We won't get Champ League. That's why people were saying Carragher's, which they're going to try and wish on. United are bang on for Champ now, because we could go and lose the next 9.
But another thing, I felt Carrick isn't totally blameless, because it's easy when you lose, but I didn't think that was a game for Sesko, and I said in the pre-match, didn't I? We both thought maybe Ahmad,
and
bring Sesko on later, and it didn't really work, did it?
No,
didn't work.
No, but and even Ahmad, he brought him on with like 15 minutes to go. It was too late. That was a game for Ahmad, really, a bit dogged, because he can be dogged, counter-attacking, quick, intricate. You know, I thought he left Mbeumo on too long. He was shit.
Yeah.
You know, he's not showing bollocks again.
No.
You need your big managers to make big calls, whether you start Sesko or not. But I thought Mbeumo should have come off much earlier.
Yeah, he didn't have a good game
Much
because he's
earlier.
been scoring goals. He's getting away with it, but yeah.
But he's only got 1 goal in 5 now.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
You know, 1 goal in 6, I think, after the game. So these are the big
not adding
calls.
anything.
No, and that's where at the start of the season he was. But since the turn of the year, he just is general play. I mean, he missed a chance from 5 yards out.
Yeah.
Fucking hell, mate.
Yeah.
Come on.
Flash it. It wasn't even on target.
No.
You thought if he gets this on target, it's a goal there.
Yeah.
And we've got to kill those. So the match went.
Yes, so obviously we went 1-0 down.
Oh,
which
yeah, red
I was
card.
fucking
Red
fuming
card.
with. I mean, maybe this is just a Bruno pod. But yeah, first was the red card, which I thought was harsh. 2 bookings.
Oh, yeah. He dragged him back, didn't he?
So he dragged Cassie back for the first booking.
Yeah.
And then he dived for the second booking. Lamens come out.
Oh, no, my thing of a different game, which is the one where he tugged him for a pen.
Yeah, that was Crystal Palace last game.
Forget that.
So this one, he already had a booking, Ramsey, for the...
Oh, yeah, did he dive? But he didn't dive.
No, I've seen a lot worse. You know, he stumbled and he's not like screaming. He's kind of gone down. He's on his back. He's not claiming for a pen. So I thought it was harsh. I thought it was harsh, but you take it, obviously.
Yeah.
You know, we everyone has enough shit. It goes around in circles. So that just happens. We got a couple of minutes to half time, and the captain gives a penalty away. Stonewall pen. You know what we just said about St James's Park? Don't give him anything. And that's different players again. All right, Gordon's had his moments. But Gordon picks the ball up deep.
He's always cutting on the inside.
But exactly. But he's direct. I'll give him that. He's direct. But Mazraoui's covering. And I said to you when we've called after, it's not often now you get Stonewall penalties. It's all contentious because of VAR. Everything's looked at. That was Stonewall.
He's
you
on the
could
wrong
tell
side.
Straight away.
I said to you, it reminded me of Luke Shaw's one against Leon.
Yeah.
Where you're the wrong side.
Yeah.
You put a lazy foot in there.
They cut across you.
They cut across you. They go over it.
Stonewall.
Every fucking time.
Stonewall.
And that's when we had 2 defenders, like this one.
Yeah. Yes, it was. There's just no need for it. And that's your captain doing something stupid like that. Brilliant. Now, like we said with Bruno, for everything good he does something bad. Beautiful ball for Cassie to equalise, which was brilliant because you're thinking, fuck, before half time, we're 1-0. Right.
Yes.
Reset.
1-0, 10 men.
Yes.
Reset.
Come out second half.
Yeah.
And we just didn't. Second half was dreadful, the first 20 minutes.
Is it because, contentious, Newcastle didn't let us? But
no. I mean, yes.
Yes, but I've heard this so many times. If you're a United fan, we all know there's been some second halves we've come out too slow again, especially under Amarin. How many times do we lose a goal or lose something
in the first 5-10 minutes?
Coming out the second half. Even Ten Hag, we would lose goals in that first 10 minutes coming out from half time. It's like, for fuck's sake, talk about a pattern. So we can say it was a bit of both, but the problem I've got is we're always saying the other team played well.
Yeah.
You hear commentators.
Not
they
United
deserve,
fans.
No one's actually looking at our effort.
Yeah.
We let them play.
Yes.
We
were giving the ball away.
Yes.
So we gave them the ascendancy, giving the ball away in wrong areas.
Yes.
Which we were doing again.
Yes.
So
simple stuff.
Exactly.
And I said to you, again, I've got to remember things as we're going through this. The intricate little passing. It was like we were so close to each other. I was getting bored of these little triangles, but we're not actually moving anywhere. Because that's all we seem to be playing was little triangles.
Yeah.
Little tippy-tappy football, but not actually getting anywhere again.
Yeah. I do think, but obviously that's the problem we had because we went for Amarim and we went for his philosophy and his formation. We got no wingers. So you're playing Mbeumo and Cunha, who are... Because the thing is, everyone knows when you go down to 10 men, or you're playing against 10 men, use the width because they're going to keep the centre
which is what your team
up,
did on Saturday.
Which we did.
And I noticed your team were always knocking it side to side down the wings.
Getting the balls in because that's where the space is. But because you've got Cunha and Mbeumo, they're cutting in. Luke Shaw doesn't fucking overlap. I wouldn't mind if you had an overlap in the fullback, but we don't. And Mazraoui isn't fucking overlapping on the other side. So we were playing into Newcastle's hands. Fucking easy. And that's the problem we got to deal with now. That's the problem when you back a manager. We now have to go and buy wingers. We ain't got any. And then we did have one. The only one we have, Ahmad. He doesn't fucking play him. Brings him on with 10 minutes. What's he going to do then?
Yeah, that's why there was some stuff there.
And I thought Mainu was shit again. Again. He just doesn't look... He's not quick enough. He gets caught in possession a lot. he looks slow, looks lethargic. I know it's easy to say because we lost, but we've been saying this for the past few weeks. There hasn't been a standout performance
it's all on
from
our
Cobby.
pods, isn't it? It's
Yeah.
all on our pods.
It's all there.
This is no surprise.
Everyone's going, Mainu this, Mainu that. Nah, not yet.
Because we're armchair fans, so we were the first ones to say if he played well.
Yeah, of course. I want him to play well. When he first come in, he was brilliant. I want him to be like that again. When he first come in, he didn't give the ball away. He was expansive going forward. He was good defensively. He was an all-round number 8. Now he's getting caught out. He's giving the ball. He looks casual. He looks tired. So I know he hasn't played for a long time, but he's still played 8-9 games on the bounce now.
There were some other people saying we can't take 2 games in a week, which is they're kind of right.
Definitely.
But saying that, we still haven't been playing.
No, we haven't.
The past 3 games. We haven't. With a week.
No,
and that's why it'd be interesting to see what we do in our pre-match on the next game.
Well, we got Villa, huge game.
And Villa are shit right now.
They are.
I bet you will lose that one.
We will.
I'm sorry, I'll tell you now on that pre-match, we're going to lose this. And I'll tell you why, because we've got a 3-week break as well.
Yes.
We're going to lose it.
Well, 10 days. It's this coming week. It's a week today, isn't it? Sunday.
Yeah, but after that
we got 3 weeks. Yes.
Break and then the FA Cup quarterfinals.
Yeah.
So we aren't playing for 3 weeks.
No, after the Villa game.
Yeah, after the Villa game. Yeah. So what I'm saying is we're going to lose that going into the Villa game.
I see.
And they're all going to fuck off on holiday again.
Yeah.
And we're going to be 4th.
Yeah.
With 2 losses.
Yeah.
That's their reward.
Yeah.
You watch.
Yeah.
I'll be fucking surprised. Are we playing them at our place?
Yeah.
So we should win.
We should.
But there's just, I'm going to be negative on that one. Negative feels.
Coming back.
Because we've seen that new bubble burst a little bit.
Yes.
As we had a couple of cracking games, a couple of lucky results that could have gone either way.
Yeah.
And now, if you notice, it's all starting again. And please tell me, we've seen this all before. We have seen this all before.
Yeah.
And it's going to be, and I'm telling you now, if we don't beat Villa on Saturday, we won't qualify for Europe because there's only one way we're going now for the 8 games that are left, and that is down.
Yeah.
Because they're all going to start going all end of the season like they did last year. All right, we were 15th, but I'm sure there was a part of last year that we, under Amorim, we got some runs and we were going up the table. And then it just stopped and we started going down again. Couldn't win again.
Couldn't be asked.
Couldn't win again.
Because season was done, wasn't it? Couldn't be asked.
Yeah.
Which will happen.
But so we got to call it out. Their winner. What a fucking mare that was.
Yes.
And if you want to run along with this underneath, we lose it again.
Yeah.
Attacking.
Yeah.
Fair play, we're attacking.
Yeah.
But we're attacking. The lad gets it wide, stumbles.
Almost falls
over. 2 covering defenders. One being
Malacia,
who come on because I think our lad had gone off
Mazraoui went
so he's
injured.
like the third rate. It doesn't matter. Third rate. A third rate goalkeeper has still got to be able to save the ball, right?
Catch a ball.
Do the simple stuff. So a third rate fullback, left back, has still got to know how to defend. What the fuck?
I know. That's why people are giving him excuses saying he's been injured for 2 years.
What?
Doesn't matter.
It's a goalie letting it through his legs.
Yeah.
Come on, it's simple stuff. You're a left back. You've been playing it. You're professional. You're paid. You're kind of side on and you get pirouetted and you're out the game as easy as that by a little step over.
It's pointless in being there, wasn't it?
It was embarrassing. He was looking that way. He was looking at the corner flag when the guy was putting it into the top corner. Used Maguire as a shield, and that can always happen in a game. And as soon as he left his foot, every United player knew
it was in.
That's going in.
Yeah, just curled it perfectly. And players have that effect. I mean, you give him all the time in the world, but it is a good finish from him, although we let it happen.
Yes.
But I watched him yesterday against City, and he was donkey.
Oh,
always. I know it's easy for us to say, but this guy I've looked, he's done hardly anything all season, comes off the bench, goes and scores a fucking unbelievable goal like that. But we bring it on ourselves. Yeah. But I then watch him against City and he did nothing. In fact, he was in 1-on-1. He fell over.
But surely when you've got 2 defenders with one guy, because he was on his own,
yes, he was. Yeah.
They've got to be talking. This team still don't talk.
No, they don't.
So Malacia, although he went fucking running the other way.
Literally, you're taught as a defender, don't turn your back. Yeah, you're side on so that you move with them.
Yeah.
He literally pirouettes. He gives up. He's looking the other way. Then the guy's gone inside. And then Maguire basically, it's not much he can do, but he closes off and shows him the corner.
Yeah. Instead of knowing and getting your foot out.
Yeah, or making yourself big.
Yeah.
He closes off, goes, here you go.
Yeah, if you take my body line, I'm now side on, which is smaller than full on.
Yeah. There you go, you can bend it right there. And I think the commentator, Ali McCoy, said keeper could have dived, no chance.
Not when it's the post.
Yeah, like
the inside of the post.
Yeah, it went right in the side netting. Not a chance Lemons was getting near that. It was, and that was that you could feel it in the game. We could lose that, and we did. And that's where still it's wrong, the mentality of the team. I get we're going for the win, but I still think, we did take it a point. Don't lose the fucking game after all that. And we do. Bruno does a fucking hospital pass into Cunha. Cunha's nowhere near it. So them two, their wavelength's well off it. And this is what I'm saying with Bruno.
Relationships.
We had a good team a few years ago when Ronaldo come in, Sancho, Varane. That was meant to be a title-winning team. Yet none of them were on the same page. None of them. So why is that? Because Cunha and Bruno don't seem to be able to play together. No. So they do that, fuck around. Yeah. They're now in. Malasia's running back. You can see he doesn't want to do anything. He doesn't know what he's doing. Because I saw someone saying Maguire should come across and cover, but Maguire's just, you don't want him running down the wing with a quick player.
Selling himself, then he's in.
You want him to stay central. Malasia should be the one who gets tight.
When you look at it, if Malasia would have done his job, it would have been done. You had two coming defenders.
Yeah, you did.
You got one wide.
Show him down the line. No, show him down the line.
Yes, Malasia was there.
Yeah.
And as he cut in, there was two of them.
Yeah.
But he did this pirouette thing just because the lad did the step over, and he's out the game.
Yeah, he is.
He's fucking going that way when the player's going that way.
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
It's awful.
It is awful. Now you're just down to the one. They couldn't believe his luck.
No, he couldn't. No.
So I'm sorry, Malasia, but that was dog shit, mate.
Yeah, not good enough for a professional footballer.
Yeah.
Regardless of if you're injured, you still got to know the basics.
You've got to do the basics. And do they do their research? Is this lad a left footer?
No.
The one that scored?
He's a right footer.
So he would normally go down the right. So Malasia had done his own work, knowing that this kid was going to be.
Yeah.
He's a right foot. He's more tendency to go to the byline and cross it in, isn't he?
But he's a striker.
Who is the lad that scored?
The lad that scored.
So he's all over. He wasn't the winger. It was just he was the only one there.
Yes, and he can go both ways. So I don't think it's that. I think
unless with two of them, they should have covered them.
Yeah, they should have.
But there we go. They were lit. What I don't get, because it's the same with the Fulham. The Fulham.
Yes, the Kevin.
We've got this mentality. If you think you can score from there, you crack on. That.
Yeah, we let them.
Yes,
shoot.
You have a go.
Yeah.
But every now and then, with the Premiership, they're going to score.
They are.
Instead of going, and you hear it even in 5-a-side when we play 6-a-side.
Yeah.
Stop the shot.
Yeah.
You hear no shot, no shot. Yeah. Defenders always go no shot, no shot.
Yeah.
It's like, well, go on then if you think you're good enough. And then, he is.
Yeah, that was gone in.
Oh shit.
There we go. Yeah.
Not stop the shot. So anyway, so that's that. So now we are still third, amazingly.
Yeah, but Chelsea obviously battered Villa.
Yeah.
That's what's so disappointing. That's the thing when you look at the table. If we'd have won, we'd have been in such a strong position because Villa